Okay, good evening, everyone. Thank God it's Friday, no? We've finished our topic just last month. No, we had our courageous leadership after a a battling 4 to 5 months, no, on such a series. But um, I guess it's gonna be worth it, no? And we indeed have learned a lot of things onto those topics. But anyway, before we move further, no, in our topic for tonight, in that I entitled "Leadership Equals Result." Um, Let me put down my screen first, and I would like to, engage muna sa inyo. Sandali ha. Parang medyo blurred yung ano ko yung video, no? But I'll wipe it out. Yan, I think that's much better. Okay. Now, guys, no, tapos na po yung January. Now, we are actually past 5 days already ng ng February. And I believe we've done a lot of things for January, but a lot of us actually have done not much for the month of January. And if you intend to change the outcome of February compared to what you have done sa January, I guess you need to do something different today. Sa sinabi pa nga nila, for things to change, you've got to change. For things to be different, you've got to do something different as well. It it doesn't necessarily mean na kung walang nangyari sa January, magbabaka sakali ka na sa February may mangyari. Hindi ho. Life is not about chances. Life is not about coincidence. Life is about choices. Life is about decisions. So tonight, we're going to be talking about leadership. And you know exactly how important leadership in in the role of any sector, no? Sa buhay natin, sa pamilya, sa school, sa trabaho, sa gobyerno, sa komunidad natin, sa negosyo. May role po ang leadership. No, in fact, um, with leadership, dito mo mag-gauge yung success level ng isang tao. And most of the time, you get to see people that are succeeding are those people that are actually leading. And if people will not gonna take the steps in leading the team, and I'll be honest to say to you na medyo mahihirapan po tayo dyan na mag-succeed. Because at the end of the day, I can only do so much. I cannot do the push-up for you. In short, you've got to do it yourself. No? Ikaw talaga yung tatrabaho nito, no? Now, if you are tuning with me right now in Facebook Live, and if you want your downlines to be here joining with you, joining with us, please paki-invite them. You can call them, you can text them, you can mention their name so that they will be able to join with us tonight. And if ikaw ay nandyan na ngayon sa Facebook Live, mag-extend ka ng greetings para at least alam ko po na you are already there, no? Extend a small greetings, no? Kahit a simple po na hi, hello, how are you, or ano ba, any form ho, no? Any form of greetings. Matingnan nga kung sino ba ang nandito para at least po makita po natin, no? Who are actually here to nakasama natin tonight. Yan. Okay, hold on, I'll check it out if sino na ba po ang nandito nakasama natin tonight. Okay, no? So, ayan, we have here Sheila Iscasinas. We have here Karen Bainosa, Ma'am Lynette Cristobal is also here. Who else? Kapapasok pa rin siguro ni na Kapitan, no? Si Sarah Wasawas is also here. Who else? Okay. There are actually already around 20 viewers right now in Facebook Live. Now, if you don't mind, if it's not much of a burden to you, can you please type your name if you are already watching in there? Now, we have Milbert Taneo, we have Nikki Insoy. So please, no, you can type your name so that we will be able to know that you are already on board with us right now in our session. Okay? So, maganda po yung topic na pag-uusapan natin ngayon because ang title po nito ay Leadership Equals Result, no? Leadership equals result. Now, sino ba ditong hindi gustong magkaresulta? Lahat naman tayo siguro gustong magkaroon ng resulta. But maybe, siguro, hindi lahat tayo is bold enough to take the baton doon sa mga responsibilidad, doon sa mga dapat gawin. Kasi at the end of the day, there are still prices that we need to pay. No? All of this doesn't come for free. There will always be trade-off, no? May trade-off po talaga 'yan, no? So ngayon kasama natin sina Juliet Claro, sina Jovan Jero, sina Alchi Ibarra, nandito rin si Venus Pinalandang. So, and oh yan, okay. And a lot more that are joining with us tonight, no? And I would really appreciate if you could acknowledge yourself if you are already there, no? If you are already tuning in and watching this video right now, I would like to encourage you to extend a greeting, just even a simple hi, hello, or even good evening, so that we will know that you are already there or you are already present in the Facebook Live, no? Para po, una, gaganahan din po tayo magsalita dito kasi ang hirap po, parang feeling natin wala tayong kausap, di ba? So, isa po yan. No? But more or less, the reason why I want you to comment is because I want to know it's whether you are there also. No, greetings. Si Carillo Riohan is also with us. Si Ana Eudora Manili, no, from South Korea is also joining with us, no. So that's good. That's good. So please make some comment, no. Please make some comments so that we will know that you are already there. So Reggie Manayon is here from Butuan City. Milona Oviedo is here from Butuan City as well. Yan. So that's great. That's great. Guys, you comment so that your downlines can see you that you are there. Minsan kasi yung mga downlines natin, hindi umiimik yan kasi akala nila walang tao. So my challenge is that if you are watching right now, please make a comment so that your downlines will know that you are already there so that they themselves also will going to get in. So Catrice Saison is also here. Good evening sa iyo, Catrice. Si Danhild Ipil is also here. Good evening sa iyo, Danhild. And thank you for joining with us. Okay. So, yan, konting announcement lang. Bukas meron po tayong recruitment seminar, 9:45 in the morning. Patuloy pa rin po tayo sa pagbibuild ng negosyo natin. Walang hinto, walang mintis, walang tulugan. Tuloy-tuloy po tayong babanat sa loob ng isang taon, 2021. Kasi kung hindi natin to tututukan, the next thing you're going to know, maging Marso na. Tapos wala kang nagawa sa Pebrero. Kung hindi ka nakapag-prepare sa January, wag mong payagan yung sarili mo na matatalo ka ngayong Pebrero. Dapat panalo ka ngayong Pebrero. Kung hindi ka nakabenta sa Enero, dapat goal mo ngayon makabenta sa Pebrero. Kung hindi ka naka-recruit sa buwan ng Enero, dapat sa buwan ng Pebrero, dapat makabenta ka na ngayon. Dapat may goal dapat may goal. So ngayon, I would like to extend some greeting to Jovi Gitgitin, no? Nandito rin po si Katrina Luzada is also tuning in with us, no? So thank you so much, and please keep inviting your team so that they will be with us tonight, no? As we talk about leadership. Okay? So sige umpisahan na natin para maaga tayong matapos kasi napakaganda tong topic na to. Okay. Magsimula po tayo dito sa value ng leadership. Una, kung gusto mong kumita sa negosyo natin, I'll be frank and honest with you guys. Kung gusto mong kumita sa negosyo natin, whether you like it or not, you've got to stand as a leader. Being a leader doesn't mean that you know everything. Hindi po yon. Kadalasan kasi akala natin pag ikaw ay leader, dapat alam mo lahat. Hindi I beg to disagree. What is important in there that your downline see you that you are leading them into something. Na ibig sabihin may ginawa ka. Kasi kung hindi ka na makikita ng mga downlines mo, ito yung sasabihin ko sa inyo guys. Unti-unti na mamamatay ang mga downlines natin At the next thing you know, sila din discouraged na. So if you wanted to have result, my suggestion is this. You've got to begin thinking like a leader, acting like a leader, doing things like a leader, talking like a leader, because in doing so, I tell you, success will follow you. In short, the business that we are in is all about leadership. And if you are not in the forefront of this battle, your downline will also not be there. If you are, a lot of people actually ay lumalapit sa akin at minsan nagtatanong or minsan nagchat-chat or nagtitext, ano ba daw ang gagawin nila para magiging active yung mga downline nila. Kadalasan ho, pag may nagtatanong sa akin yan at may lumapit sa akin, usually ho, ang ibabalik ko na statement ay eto. Bakit ikaw, active ka ba? Bakit ikaw, nag-a-attend ka ba? Bakit ikaw, nagsa-site tour ka ba? Nandyan ka ba sa training? Nandyan ka ba sa PKS? Kasi kung ikaw ay wala sa training, kung ikaw ay wala sa PKS, kung ikaw ay wala sa site tour, kung ikaw ay wala sa mga session na meron tayo, then definitely, yung mga downline mo ay wala rin. Ganun po ang factor ng leadership sa negosyo natin. Now, if you wanted to have an active organization, an active downline, the first thing that you are going to do is be active yourself. Yun ang una, yun ang pinakauna po nating criteria. Now, ito po yung tanong ko. Ikaw ba, kaya mo bang pangatawanan na magiging active? Ulitin ko po ang tanong. Kaya mo bang maging active? Ang sagot niyan ay yes or no lang. Pwede po pakisulat dyan sa comment section sa baba. Ang sagot, kaya mo bang maging active? Ang sagot po niyan ay yes or no lang. Ngayon, of the 30 people that are listening to me right now, my question to you, kaya mo bang maging active? Pakisulat daw ang sagot sa comment section sa baba. Kaya mo bang maging active? Kaya. Sabi ni Mel, kaya. Sabi ni Karen, kaya. Yung iba ho, ang tanong ko, kaya nyo bang maging active? Sabi ni Maricel, yes, kaya. Sabi ni Jovi, yes, kaya. Sabi ni Reggie, yes, kaya. Yung iba ho, sabi ni Helen, kaya. Sabi ni Alci, yes, kaya. Sabi ni Sheila, kaya. Sabi ni Juliet, kaya. Ni Sarah, kaya. Ni Monal Chris, kaya. Ni Angeli Byron, sabi niya, kaya. Ni Milona, kayang-kaya. Ni Venus, kaya. Ni Lynette, kaya. Ni Nico, yes sir, sabi niya, kaya. Ni Liz Valleria, sabi niya, kaya. Because may konti tayong problema dito eh. We are looking for people, for downline to become active in our business, but yet here you are not doing anything. Hindi ka active, hindi ka nga nag-a-attend ng PKS eh. Hindi ka nga nag-a-attend ng seminar. Wala ka nga sa training eh. Wala ka nga sa site tour eh. And ngayon, sasabihin mo at magtatanong ka sa akin that you are looking for people that will become active? Forget it. Leadership will give you the result. But not until you show it to the people that you are active. Not until you show it to the people that you are there. Kasi kung ikaw ay hindi mararamdaman ng mga downlines natin, kung ikaw mismo upline ay hindi feel ng mga downline mo kung nandyan ka ba or wala, then forget about hoping that one day they will become active. Because to be honest with you, they will never be active unless you are active. You get my point? Pagpasok po ng Enero, when I made the presentation at pinakita ko po yung mga nag-succeed, mga na-promote at mga nag-achieve, a lot of people has been asking sa akin, sa chat or even personal, ay, ang ganda no, ang laki ng benta ni Novelin, ang laki ng ganon. Pero, ito yung tanong eh. If she was able to make it, there must be something that she's doing that you haven't done yet. It's not actually that we're trying to make a God out of Noveline. No. What I'm trying to say is that she must have been doing something that is worth copying. And the bottom line in all of this discussion is just all about leadership. It's just all about showing it to them that you are doing the business, that you are not an absentee leader, na hindi ka absent na pagka-leader. Kasi kung ikaw ay absent na pagka-leader, din yung downline mo dito na imbitahan mo, absent din. Tama po ba? Now ngayon, ito yung itatanong ko. Kaya mo ba, tanungin ko ulit, kaya mo ba na maging active? Ang pagiging active ho ay hindi po yan sa pagiging full-time or part-time ho eh. Si Sheila Escasinas part-time yan. May trabaho yan. Nagtatrabaho yan every day. Pero nararamdaman ko ang presensya nan, so ibig sabihin active yan. So ngayon, ang tanong, itatanong ko sa inyo to ngayon. Kaya mo ba magiging active? Ang sagot po nun, yes or no lang. Itatanong ko ulit. Kaya mo ba na magiging active? Sabi ni Mel, of course. Kaya mo ba maging active? Na ngayon, may kasama tayo ng mga consultant dito. Nandito si Noveline, nandito si Richard Lisondra, nandito si Mel Berdan, at marami pa, si Teacher Carol nandito rin. Now, I'll address this to the consultant. Kaya nyo ba magiging active? Yes, sabi ni Ma'am Lynette, yes. Sabi ni Karen, yes. Sabi ni Janice, yes. Because it will always begins with you. Kung gusto mo magkaroon ng resulta ang mga ginagawa natin, it will always begins with you. It will never begin with any other people. It will always begins with you. Sa'yo talaga siya mag-uumpisa eh. Because the point here, I'm gonna make myself clear. This is not about being full-time or part-time. It's not that. But it's about doing what needs to be done in order for your downlines to really see you that you are doing the business. Kasi ang bottom line lang naman kasi, the reason why our downlines is not doing anything, it's because hindi nila nakikita yung mga uplines nila that doing something. Because if nakikita ka ng downline mo, na nagpo-post ka sa Facebook, nagpo-post ka sa mga groups, nagpo-post ka sa marketplace, pag nakikita ka ng downline mo na nag-a-attend ka ng PKS, pag nakikita ka ng downline mo na nag-a-attend ka ng training, pag nakikita ka ng downline mo na sumasama ka sa site tour, then what will be the impact down the line? Precisely, the answer is, they will copy what you are doing. That's exactly. Wala pong magic dito, guys. Itong mga pinag-usapan natin dito ngayon, there's no magic in here. This is just purely coming up to our senses if we are really doing it. Because if hindi po tayo settled dito na you will be doing your role, wala po tayong ma-accomplish. Ito nga sinabi ko eh. Dumaan ang January, 30 days po yon. Dumaan ang January, 30 days. Now you ask yourself, you assess yourself, ano bang ginawa ko sa Enero na lumagpas ang Enero na hindi ko man naramdaman na may nagawa ako para ma-achieve yung goal ko? Di ba? You ask yourself, how am I doing last month? How am I doing last January? May kliyente ba akong nag-inquire? May inquiry ba ako? May site tour ba ako? May tripping ba akong ginawa sa mga kliyente? Ang mga downline ko ba, binitbit ko ba sa mga site tour? Ang mga downline ko ba, binitbit ko ba sa mga PKS? Sorry. Ang mga downline ko ba, nag-a-attend ng mga trainings? Kasi kung wala po yan, wala kang ginawa dyan, well, definitely. Pagdating ng Pebrero, ganun pa rin yan. Na ngayon, Pebrero na ngayon eh. So, right now, natalo na tayo 5 araw. February 5 na ngayon eh. Wala na tayong magawa, gabi na eh. So, bukas, February 6 na. So, ibig sabihin, natalo na po tayo ng 5 araw. Na ngayon, ang question dito, sino ba sa inyo dito na papayag na maging matalo ka pa rin ngayong Pebrero? Gusto mo ba matalo ka pa rin ngayong Pebrero compared doon sa January? Yun ba yung gusto nyo? Matalo din po kayo sa February? Or gusto nyong manalo sa February? Or excited lang kayo sa February dahil Valentine's Day? Di ba? Bottom line, leadership is required to each and every one of us. As much as gusto kong magpahinga muna, kasi medyo sumasakit na po yung lalamunan ko, I can't. Because there are new people that are coming into the organization, and I cannot afford that the people of the entire DPPI will not hear me over 1 week. Magtakayan sila pag hindi nila ako naririnig. In short, guys, we've already produced many successful people in the business. And I believe with the proper leadership, with all of us leading the way, kasi hindi ko kakayanin, guys eh. Hindi ko kakayanin na ako lang pong mag-isa. I will be needing each and every one of you to help me rally the people in doing things. Alam nyo, babalik-balik naman itong mga ginagawa natin eh. Atin ng PKS, atin ng seminar, atin ng training, atin ng site tour, mag-post sa Facebook, mag-post sa marketplace, mag-post sa FB group. Kung meron kang Property 24, mag-update ka. Kung may Lamudi ka, mag-update ka. Yun, pabalik-balik lang po yung mga ginagawa natin. But it requires a lot of discipline so that ikaw at ako, we will be consistent on what we are going to do in here. Because without the consistency, believe me, you and I will never really going to go somewhere. There has to be consistency that will be developed in each and every one of us. Without such, forget about winning. Without consistency, forget about winning. Because there's only one thing, if you are not consistent, you're gonna lose the game. This is what we're looking about. Leadership will always give you result. Now, I don't know if you have seen the movie Last Dance. Okay? Now, the movie Last Dance is a documentary movie of Michael Jordan. No? And I was watching that movie, and I watched the movie from the time that Michael Jordan was handpicked from North Carolina when he was actually handpicked by the Bulls, no, during that season. Now, during the time that Michael Jordan has set foot on Chicago Bulls, meron lang siyang isa sa isip niya na gusto niyang mangyari. The only thing he wants to achieve is that he's going to bring in the Chicago Bulls to the championship. Yun lang. Everything is set into that one thing, no? Isa lang, no? Nakaset lang po talaga siya doon. He's setting his mind, his eyes, his heart, his action, everything of himself is nakaset in winning, no? Nakaset in winning the championship. But along the way, it never did happen that fast. You know what? Since the time that he was drafted from North Carolina. It took four seasons, close to 4 years, before Michael Jordan hit the first NBA championship. 4 years. And of those 4 years na ginawa niya, nagtrabaho siya ng husto. Nagpractice sa korte. After every game na natalo sila, diretso siya sa korte at nagpractice paano mag-shot, nagpractice paano mag-defense. In short, he is mastering his craft, no? He's mastering his craft. In short, Michael Jordan did not leave any chances na matalo siya on the next game. He was actually on the verge of winning the game. Now, ngayon, ito yung itatanong ko sa inyo. Kayo ba, saan ba nakaset ang mind mo? Manalo or matalo? Saan ba nakatutok yung mind mo? Manalo or matalo? Kasi kung nakatutok yung mind mo na manalo tayo, din lahat tayo will be doing our role. Ito, bigyan ko kayo ng example. Lahat ho tayo dito, alam natin na may schedule. Alam natin recruitment seminar, alam natin yung mga lahat ng schedules natin, alam po natin lahat. If you come to think about it, wala pong nagbago sa mga oras na yun eh. Everything remains the same. May mga time na siguro pinalitan natin yung schedule, but most of the time, ang mga time na to ay pareho. Why is it? Ito yung pinakamalaki kong tanong eh. Bakit kaya na kung hindi po ako magsisend sa lahat ng mga group chat na may PKS ngayong oras na yon, na may training na ganitong oras, bakit walang ni isang leader na nag-iisip? Nakuha nyo ba? Bakit walang ni isa na leader na nag-iisip na mag-invite ako ngayon kasi may schedule kami ngayon? Bakit kailangan hintayin na bago ako makapag-send sa lahat ng mga group chat, hindi sa ibig sabihin na ayaw ko mag-send, pero no one is making the initiative. No one is making the move. This is about leadership, my friends. Hindi ako galit. I'm just trying to drive a point. You know why? Because this is so important. I want all of you to win the game. I want all of you to win this war. Gera po to, guys. Hindi po to fashion show ang pinasukan natin. Ang pinasukan natin ay gera po to, hindi fashion show. And because this is a war, then you've got to gear up yourself. Kailangan po ninyong mag-gear up. Because we are going to war. After this session tonight, I'd encourage you to go back and listen to this video and feel it from the heart. Because there are so much important things that we're going to do here. Okay? That explains why leadership will always equate to results. Without leadership, there will be no results. So if you're going to ask me, bakit wala akong active na downline? Bakit ang mga downline ko hindi nakakabenta? Bakit ang downline ko walang recruit? Well, I would like only to ask that question back to you. Bakit ikaw, active ka ba? Ganun lang. Because if you're looking for people that will become active, then ask yourself first, are you that active enough? Okay? Now today, we're going to talk about 15 leadership qualities that makes a great leader. Ito yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon, no? 15 leadership qualities. So malamang hindi natin matapos tong 15 na to. Okay? So, anyway, may ano pa naman, di ba? But I already made my peace with regards to leadership. After this tonight, you ask yourself, gusto ko bang mabago ang buhay ko? Gusto ko bang ma-achieve ang dapat kong ma-achieve? Kasi kung wala po kayong plano po dyan, nagsasayang lang po kayo ng oras. No? So here it is. Number 1, you need to have a vision and a purpose. Without the vision and without the purpose, ikaw at ako ay parang naglalakad na walang guide, walang direction, walang target, walang goal. As if ikaw ay parang isa na lang taong palaboy o taong grasa na basta lang naglalakad sa kalsada na hindi alam kung saan papunta at hindi rin alam kung ano ang magiging kahinatnan. And you will be like that. Now, a lot of people actually join with us here in the business and just with the thought na sige, testingan lang. And that's the reason why I always say, no, you have always heard me with this one. Success is just a decision away. Success is just a decision away. If you are not going to decide to become successful, then you won't become one. It will always begin with the vision and the purpose. The vision will help you see the result in the near future. You've got to see yourself successful in the business before it will actually happen. Hindi po yan mangyayari na basta lang bubulaga sa iyo one day. No. You've got to look at yourself that you're gonna be successful. What is it that you wanted in the next 5 years? Ano ba yung gusto mo? On the next 5 years? On the next 10 years? On the next 15 years? You've got to see that to yourself. Vision is so powerful that when the vision is so clear, automatically everything of what you think, of what you talk, on what you're going to act will always be in line with the vision that you see in the future. Si Walt Disney ho, ito po yung storya ni Walt Disney. Kilala niyo si Walt Disney, di ba? Yung may-ari ng Disneyland or yung Disney film. Si Walt Disney po ay isang cartoon caricature na artist. Now, a lot of times, he made a lot of drawings, but unfortunately po, hindi po siya pumasa nung ito po ay sinubmita niya. But one day, on his way home, si Mr. Walt Disney, on his way home, while nakasakay po siya sa train, nakita po niya na may isang daga. At etong daga na to ay paikot-ikot sa loob ng tren at ang mga tao na sumakay ng daga, ng tren na yan, ay natatakot sa daga. Of course, sino bang hindi natatakot sa daga? At nagkaroon siya ng idea na sa lahat ng mga drawing ko, inayawan man ako ng mga animation film. Ano kaya kung ang gagawin kong karakter ay isang daga and I will make the people love the mouse? Yun ang inisip niya. Nagagawa ako ng cartoon karakter na daga at ang itong daga na to ay magugustuhan ng mga tao. At yun po ay isinilang si Mickey Mouse. Sinilang po si Mickey Mouse. Si Mickey Mouse po ang daga na minahal ng buong sambayanan, buong mundo, while ikaw at ako ay bata pa. At a certain point, lahat tayo, we love Mickey Mouse. Who doesn't love Mickey Mouse? Everyone loves Mickey Mouse. Ito pa yung isa. After Mr. Walt Disney passed away, yung asawa niya ay in-interview. And when his wife was interviewed, kasi nagawa na yung Disneyland eh. Nagawa na ang Disneyland during the time. When his wife was interviewed, the interviewer asked na, or the interviewer said na, Mrs. Walt, no? Um, Napakaganda siguro kung ito ay nakita ni Sir Walt na ganito na ang Disneyland ngayon. Alam mo ano yung sagot ng asawa? Napakaganda ng sagot ng asawa. Alam mo ano yung sagot ng asawa? Hindi. Nakita na to ni Mr. Walt. It was just only a matter of time bago po to magkatotoo lahat. Ibig sabihin, kung ano ang hitsura ng Disneyland, nakita na po yan ni Mr. Walt Disney. Klarong-klaro na po sa paningin niya. Klarong-klaro sa every time na tinitingnan niya, klarong-klaro. Very clear na ito ang magiging Disneyland. Ito ang ganitong hitsura ng Disneyland. Even though he passes away, the vision lives on. At alam mo anong nangyari? Nagkatotoo. Because of one powerful vision. Ikaw, ano bang gusto mo maging? Ano bang gusto mong ma-accomplish dito sa DPPI? Gusto mo ba hanggang supervisor ka lang? Gusto mo ba or na mag-manager? Gusto mo ba na magiging consultant ka rin balang araw? Ano ba ang gusto mo? Kasi kung hindi maliwanag sa paningin mo yan, isa lang po masasabi ko, you are not going to do something about it. And if you are an agent right now starting, at kung hindi mo nakikita yung sarili mo na balang araw ikaw ay magiging supervisor, maging manager, magiging consultant, then you are not going to get there. Ganun lang po yung kusimple. The reason why you are not there because you don't see yourself being there. You've got my point? You've got to see yourself muna na ikaw ay supervisor na bago siya magkatotoo na magiging supervisor ka. Now ngayon, sino ba ditong nangarap na magkaroon ng bahay? Marami. Marami sa atin dito nangarap na magkaroon ng bahay. Nangarap magkaroon ng kotse. Nakita mo na ba ang sarili mo na nakatira ka sa sarili mong bahay? Nakita mo ba yung sarili mo na ikaw ang nagdadrive ng sarili mong sasakyan? Kasi kung hindi mo yan nakikita sa sarili mo, kahit nakapikit yung mga mata mo, malabo po na magkatotoo yan. You need to be before you become. In short, you need to think about it, you need to see it through bago ho siya magkatotoo. Hindi ho siya basta-basta pong malalagak sa kalangitan. Now going back to our business, whether you are a property liaison specialist, a supervisor, a manager, or a consultant, find the greater purpose. Ito yung una na, purpose, vision and purpose. Find a greater purpose greater than yourself. I'm sorry. Find a greater purpose greater than yourself. Ano bang purpose na nandito ka? Para kumita lang? Kasi kung para kumita lang, marami pong negosyo na paraan na para kumita ng madali. I'm sorry. Pero what is it that you desire the most? Ano ba yung purpose mo? Na-define mo na ba? Kasi kung hindi po, I'm sorry to say, one day you will get tired of going after the money. Let me repeat it. Let me repeat it. Because if you don't have the greatest or the greater purpose, much bigger than yourself, one day ho, you will get tired of going after the money. You will get tired. The next thing you're going to do if you get tired of going after the money is that you will quit. A lot of people never pursue their dreams because they're so much tired of getting it, because they equated their dreams with money. Di ba? They equated their dreams with money. Find a greater purpose, much bigger than yourself, much greater than yourself. Because if you can find that one, if you can find that one, I tell you, it would be a game changer. It will be a game changer. Marami po sa atin dito, basta lang, nandito ako, masaya ako, chill lang. Pero hindi natin hawak ang oras eh. Hindi natin hawak ang oras. 24 hours is mabilis lang pong mawala yan. Kung wala po tayong clearer purpose in life. Every day when I wake up, I don't wake up not knowing what I will do that day. Ulitin ko ha. Every day when I wake up, I don't wake up not knowing what I will do that day. Alam na alam ko po kung ano yung gagawin ko on that day, at alam na alam ko ano yung gagawin ko sa araw-araw para I will be closer to my goal and I will be doing the purpose why I am here. I'm getting closer to that every day. Was there a time that I feel tired? Yes. I feel tired also, just like any other people. But what keeps me going is knowing that my vision is clear for this company. My vision is so clear for all of you. I want to see all of you driving your own cars. I want to see all of you having your own homes. I want to see all of you enjoying your retirement. I want to see all of you become successful in life. And that keeps me going every single day. I know my purpose. I know my reasons. Was there a time that I feel that I am down? Yes, a lot of times. But what keeps me going? What keeps us going, kami ni Juliet, what keeps us going is when the time that we are going to see each and every one of you here achieving something. You just don't know how happy we are when we see you succeed. We keep talking about you. We brag about you. Why? Because we are so happy. Masaya ho kami. And that's the reason why I am hurt when no one is achieving and no one is succeeding. Because at the end of the day, we are actually bound to succeed. God never created us to become losers. God created us to become winners. And I want each and every one of us to think like a winners. We are winners. Dapat po ma-develop po yung winner mentality. And if we don't have the winner mentality within us, then we lose the game. We will lose the game if we keep thinking of losing. If we always dare to think on the what ifs of life. We're not here about the what if. We are here for the possibilities. We are going to turn impossibilities to possibilities. We are designed to succeed. You are designed to succeed. But again, I can only do so much. I cannot do the push-up for you. You've got to do the push-up yourself. You've got to set the pattern. You've got to set the discipline. And the only thing that will allow you to have that is when your vision is clear and when your purpose is defined. Dapat maliwanag at klaro ang pananaw mo sa buhay at at alam mo rin kung ano ang rason or purpose na ginagawa mo ang negosyo na to. Kaya nga I always, di ba, parati niyo ako naririnig dito sa word na I love the statement of Nescafe, para kanino ba ako bumabangon? I love that statement. You know why? Because it gives you and me a sense of purpose. What is your sense of purpose? Okay naman lang ako, Jeff. Happy naman ako na supervisor. Yeah, I'm not saying that you're not happy of being supervisor. I know you're happy. But do you think yan lang ang kaya mo? Or you can do better than that? Ay, okay naman ako, Jeff. Okay naman ako na property liaison specialist lang. Anyway, nag-i-enjoy lang man ko. Would it be nice if you're gonna get better and better every day? And that's the reason why I always hate the answer na, you know, na magkita sa mall, tapos kumustahan, kumusta ka? Eto, ganun pa rin. Ganun pa rin. Ibig sabihin, natalo ka January, talo ka rin Pebrero, talo ka rin sa Marso, talo ka habang buhay. We've got to have a winner's mindset. Lahat po tayo is designed to get better and better and better every day. I don't expect you to be good by the time that you come in here. No, we're not good. And I always say that learning is always a process. Learning doesn't come overnight. You don't become masters in just one night. We become masters because we keep doing the same thing over and over and over again and improve the things of what we are doing. Doon po tayo nagiging master. If you want to be master in this business, then you start doing what is designed for the business. You start posting in Facebook, in groups, in pages, in Instagram. You do TikTok or whatever. In short, you've got to improve. The reason why people wanted to improve because they have a clear vision. Who do you see you become? Sino mo bang gusto mo maging? Nakita mo ba yung sarili mo na successful? Nakita mo ba yung sarili mo na nagkaroon ka ng sarili mong bahay dito? Nakita mo ba yung sarili mo na nagda-drive ka ng sarili mong sasakyan dito? Nakita mo ba yung sarili mo na dahil kumita ka dito sa negosyo na to, na pagbakasyon mo yung buong pamilya mo, pumunta kayo ng Disneyland? Nakita mo ba yon? Kasi kung hindi mo nakikita yan, nako, may problema tayo. So you've got to see that sa sarili mo para magkakaroon po kayo ng purpose. Lahat po kayo, you always hear me na nagtatanong, sino ba dito ang may matinding pangangailangan? Tama po ba? And ako, even if itatanong ko yan ngayon, all of you will going to say yes, na kayo ay may matinding pangangailangan. But the bottom line is this. Naiintindihan mo ba na ikaw ay may pangangailangan? Or baka hindi mo alam na ikaw ay may matinding pangangailangan? Kasi kaibigan, kung alam mo na may matindi kang pangangailangan, ikaw na mismo ang gagawa ng paraan para umabante yung buhay natin. Yan, nandito si Rogelan, no? Rogelan Carillo. Um, Ako, Rogelan, I have only few books that I always go and read. On a daily basis, I read my Bible, and that is where I get all my insights. And for leadership, I read a lot of John Maxwell book. No? I read a lot of John Maxwell book. So most of my books are actually on theology, no? Kasi I'm I'm in the church. But you can draw a lot of principles in there. You can draw a lot of principles. But that's a good steps, no? That's a good step, Regula, no? Reading, no? In which that's I always encourage all of you. You invest on yourself, no? You invest on yourself, and books is one of the good investment that you can really start up. Start reading books, no? Never allow yourself na hindi po to gagana, na ma-stagnate. Never allow that. Keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on reading, no, keep on reading. Success doesn't come overnight as much as learning doesn't come overnight. And the more you polish this mind, itong mind na to, the more you polish this mind, I tell you, the more this becomes sharper. The more this becomes sharper. And when this becomes sharp, it would cut every single discouragement that you're going to have. In most of my training, the objective is only two things: to sharpen the mind and to strengthen the heart. Ulitin ko ha. All of my training is geared only in two things: the purpose and the objective. To sharpen the mind and to strengthen the heart. We need to strengthen our heart so that it will help us survive discouragement and frustration. But we cannot just strengthen the heart without sharpening our mind. We need to sharpen our mind because the mind is so powerful that it will shape your actions. Without you thinking about it, it will just come so natural. Magiging natural po yun pag yung mind is nakatutok on what do you wanted to achieve. For example, let's talk about Jolene. No? Si Jolene ngayon is planning to become a manager. Kasi supervisor si Jolene eh. And the only way for Jolene to become manager is that he's gonna build his group. There are the challenges for Jolene para maging manager siya ay dalawa. Number one, dapat makapag-develop siya na magiging supervisor. At yung isa, kailangan magbuo siya ng 15 million group sales. Ngayon, hindi mangyayari yan kung si Jolene ay hindi siya magre-recruit at hindi siya magbi-build ng grupo niya. Kaya ayaw man ni Jolene kasi hate niya ang recruit at hate din niya ang training. Ayaw din niyang mag-attend ng seminar kasi hate niya ang seminar. Hate niya ang seminar, hate niya ang Zoom, hate niya ang training, hate niya lahat. Pero wala siyang choice eh. He needs to love training. She needs to love seminar. She needs to love all of this. Why? Because she sees herself to become a manager. In short, even if Jolene hates Zoom so much, her action actually overcome that hatred sa Zoom. So ngayon, ang nangyayari, nag-attend na siya ng training, nag-attend na siya ng Zoom, nag-attend siya ng seminars, nagtatanong na siya ng schedules. Why? Because she wanted to go higher in her position. Kasi ngayon, nakikita niya, bakit sila naging ganito na, dapat ako ganito. So ngayon, ang ginawa ni Jolene, she started to love the things that she hates. Why? Because she's starting to see herself now na magiging isang manager. So in order for Jolene to become a manager, she needs to think like a manager and she needs to act like a manager. So yun po yung power ng visioning. So ang nangyayari ngayon, love niya na ang Zoom. Gusto na siyang mag-Zoom, gusto na siyang mag-attend ng seminar, mag-attend ng recruitment, mag-attend ng mga training, at ng iba-iba. Ang dating hate niya, ngayon I love na niya. Bakit ho? Because there is a vision. There is a purpose. Nagkakaroon na siya ng purpose. So anong nangyari? Nag-recruit na siya. Nakabenta na yung recruit niya. Hindi lang isa, dalawa na. Happy na siya. Nakita niya na kailangan ko lang palang malahalin ang mga ginagawa. Kasi ito lang ang paraan para makabot ko yung mga pangarap ko. Ganon din. Kayo. You just got to love what is it that you are doing. Guys, wala po tayong ginagawa dito without any reasons at all. Lahat ng mga ginagawa natin dito, lahat ng mga seminars natin, lahat ng mga trainings natin, may mga reasons po yan kung bakit nandyan yung training na yan. May mga reasons po yan. If you gonna put yourself into that reasons, maniwala ka. You will achieve more and more and more in life. Yun lang naman ang kailangan eh. Yun lang ang kailangan talaga. You've got to have a vision and a purpose. No? Grabe, no? 15 qualities of leadership. Ang pinag-usapan natin, 1 pa lang. Okay ha? Balik ko muna yung slide para makita nyo. Ayan. Ito po yung pinag-usapan natin ngayon, vision and purpose. 15 po to lahat ang pag-uusapan natin. So isa pa to. So mga 15 sessions pa po to. Okay? So today we're talking about visions and purpose. Now, as I promised that I will not hold you long, I'll end with this one on how powerful vision and purpose is. I'll end up with a story. Now, ito yung story. Now, hear me out with this one. And listen to the story. Okay? Sabi ko pa nga, visions and purpose is so powerful. Now, the story is this. One day, there was a chicken. Okay, one day, there was a chicken. And this chicken has 6 chicks. 6 na sisiw. Okay. Etong chicken na to. Ang nanay ng chicken ay maalaga ho sa mga anak niya na mga sisiw. Every day, etong nanay na to ay pinapakain niya yung mga anak niya and she take cares of the sisiw. After every kakain sila, namamasyal po yung chicken. Namamasyal ang chicken, kasunod po yung 6 na sisiw. Sadali ha. Namamasyal ang chicken, ang hen, ang inahin, nakasunod po yung 6 na sisiw. One day, nakakita sila ng itlog na malaki. Tiningnan ng nanay chicken. Mga anak, bakit ang laki itong chicken na to? Baka ito ay hybrid na chicken. Yun sabi ng nanay. So ngayon, sabi ng nanay na chicken, ngayon, sobrang laki naman to. Paano kaya natin ito dadalhin? Kasi kawawa naman tong itlog na to kung mabiak lang to dito. So ngayon, nag-isip sila ng paraan. Paano kaya ito, no? Ano kayang gagawin natin? Hindi naman natin kayang mabuhat to. Pag ito naman ay ipagugulong natin, baka mabiak eh. So ngayon, ang ginawa nila, kasi wala silang choice, hindi rin nila kakayanin, ang ginawa nila, kumuha sila ng dahon ng saging. Yan. So siyempre, malambot yun eh. Yung itlog, unti-unti nilang pinagugulong, dahan-dahan. Hanggang makarating yung itlog dun sa pugad ng nanay na chicken. Okay? Nakarating doon. Isa sa mga sisiw sinabi, "Naku, ang laki siguro itong na chicken na to. Ito, paglabas siguro nito, ito yung pinakamatangkad na chicken." Yun sabi ng sisiw. Dumaan ang mga araw, etong inahin na chicken, ay ito ay pinupugaran niya para ito ay ma-hatch o ano ba yun sa Tagalog yung hatch eh? Basta ma-hatch. One day, ito na yung araw na isisilang na tong sisiw na to. Ito na yung araw na isisilang ang sisiw na to. Unti-unti, pabiak ng pabiak yung itlog. Unti-unti ho. Ngayon, lumabas na ang laman ng itlog na malaki. Malaki siya. Nung lumabas yung laman ng itlog, nagtatawanan yung mga sisiw, yung anim. Ang pangit naman ng sisiw na to. Oh, bakit ganyan ang itsura ng sisiw na to? No, mapisa. Tama. Thank you, Sunny. Nagtatawanan yung anim. ang pangit na sisiw, no? Ang haba ng sungo. Tapos ang dami ng balahibo. Weird. Weirdo. Ayun. Kinansawan nila, weirdo. So siyempre, yung nanay na inahin, yung chicken, nalab na rin niya. So, inano niya, huwag kayong ganyan. Kapatid nyo to. Yan ang sabi, kapatid nyo to. So, everyday, kasi nandun yung routine ng nanay na chicken, papakainin niya, after na maliligo, bibihisan. Ngayon, itong weird na chicken, no? Na tinatawag nila weird na chicken, sumasabay sa mga sisiw na nakasunod sa nanay na chicken. So ngayon, 7 na sila na sumusunod sa nanay chicken. Ngayon, everyday, itong weird na chicken, sabi niya sa sarili niya, Nay, parang hindi talaga ako chicken na eh. Ito yung nanay. Ano ka ba? Nandito ako nang pinisa kita. Chicken ka. Oo nga, chicken talaga ako. Pero Nay, iba yung itsura ko. Yung mga kapatid ko, yung anim, iba sila. Iba rin ako. Hindi, chicken ka rin. Iba lang yung mukha mo. Basta chicken ka. Oh. So yung anim na sisiw, nagtatawa na, chicken. Yun, nagtatawanan sila, chicken. Oh. Pangit na chicken. Every day na pumapasyal sila, every day na tinatanong niya ng nanay niya, Nay, bakit iba ako maglakad? Nay, bakit iba ako pag kumakain sa mga kapatid ko? Baka hindi ako chicken, Nay. Tumahimik ka dyan, chicken ka. Galit na yung nanay. Nanay naman eh, baka hindi ako chicken, Nay. Sabi ng anim na sisiw, hindi daw rin siya chicken. Pangit na chicken. Oh, ganun yung 6 na sisiw. Hindi daw siya chicken. Pangit na chicken. Every day, habang pumapasyal siya, tinatanong niya yung nanay niya, Nay, bakit ang haba ng pakpak ko? Baka hindi ako chicken na eh. Nandiyan ka na naman ha? Sabi na ngang chicken ka eh. Hanggang dumating ang panahon na hindi na siya nagtanong sa nanay niya. Namangha yung nanay. Ba't hindi na kaya ito nagtatanong tong ito? So ngayon ang nanay ang nagtanong. Anak, bakit hindi ka na nagtatanong kung chicken ka ba o hindi? Hindi, Nay. Ngayon ko na naintindihan na talagang chicken talaga ako. Sadyang pangit lang talaga ako na pagka-chicken. Hindi naman pangit, anak. Chicken ka lang. Hindi ka pangit, chicken ka. The usual nanay ba? Pero hindi, Nay. Talaga iba ako na pagka-ano eh. Iba ako na pagka-chicken. So ngayon, naniniwala na siya na chicken siya. Naniniwala siya na chicken siya. Iba lang siya na pagka-chicken. One day, habang namamasyal sila, kasama yung nanay chicken, at saka yung mga sisiw chicken, may nakita siya sa taas, lumilipad. Nang tiningnan niya, sabi niya sa sarili niya, parang ako yun ah. Yung mukha niya, pareho sa akin. Yung nguso niya, pareho sa akin. Yung pakpak niya, pareho sa akin. Nagtanong siya sa sarili niya, bakit kaya pareho kami nun? Pero chicken ako eh. Yun ang sabi niya. Bakit kaya pareho ako nun? Na nakita kong lumipad na nasa mataas. Pero chicken ako eh. Yun sabi, pero chicken talaga ako eh. Chicken ako eh. Ano lang ako eh. Sadyang kakaiba lang talaga ako na chicken. Kinabukasan, ganun din. Paglabas niya, nakita na naman niya. Sabi niya, Nay. Tingnan mo nga yun, Nay, oh. Lumilipad, Nay. Parang ako, Nay, no? Tingnan mo, Nay. Yung mukha, parang ako. Yung nguso, parang ako. Yung mga paa, parang ako. Yung pakpak na yun, parang ako. Lumingon ang nanay. Nung lumingon ang nanay, sabi niya, oo nga, anak, no? Parang ikaw, no? Pero anak, chicken ka eh. Ganon sabi ni nanay. Parang ikaw, anak, no? Pero hindi na chicken ka eh. Nandyan ako nang mapisa ka eh. Chicken ka eh. Hindi ka pareho noon, chicken ka. So ngayon naguguluhan na siya. Ano ba talaga ako? Pareho ako doon na nakalipad o chicken talaga ako? One day, umalis siya na mag-isa. At tinawag niya. No? Tinawag niya yung nakalipad. Shh! Halika nga dito. Shh! Halika nga dito. So lumingon yung agila. Agila pala yun. Lumingon yung agila. Tumingin. Bumaba. Pero hindi pa siya lumapag. Sabi niya, ba't mo ako tinawag? Ba't di ka na lang lumipad? Hindi. Alam mo namang chicken ako eh. So, itong agila na to, nagtaka. Anong chicken? Ay ano, yung katawan mo, agilang-agila ka. Agila ka, hindi ka chicken. Hindi, chicken talaga ako. Nung sinilang ako, ang una kong nakita, yung nanay ko, chicken. Yung kapatid ko, anin, chicken din. Eh, ba't ka ba nag-i-insist na agila ako? Eh, ikaw ano ka ba? O, agila. Ngayon, nag-usap na sila. Buksan mo nga yung pakpak mo. Binuksan ng agila. Ngayon, sumagot yung agila. O sige, ikaw, pangit na chicken. Buksan mo yung pakpak mo. Binuksan niya. Nakita mo? Pareho tayo. Pareho tayo ng pakpak. Oo nga, pareho tayo. Pero chicken talaga ako eh. Ang kulit mo ha, chicken ako. So ngayon, sabi niya, tingnan natin yung mga paa natin. Kasi may ano yun, may malalaki yung mga ano nila eh, mga daliri. Pang ano yan, pang ano yan, Hawkeye. Ganun na. Ayan, tingnan mo yung paa mo. Gaya ng sa akin. Tingnan mo. Parehong-pareho tayo. Agila ka talaga. Agila ka. Sabi ng chicken, oo nga no, pareho. Pero hindi eh. Chicken ako eh. Nandun ako eh. Wala ka dun eh. Chicken ako eh. So ngayon, sabi niya, ito isang test na lang na para ma-prove ko sa iyo na ikaw talaga ay agila. Tara, punta tayo dun sa bangin. Pumunta sila sa bangin. Una, sabi niya, sige, talon tayo. Sabi niya, ano ka ba? Wala pang chicken na lumilipad na gaya ng paglipad mo. Ang kulit mo ha, ang lalim kaya dyan, mamamatay ako dyan. Sabi, ano ka naman? Sabi ng agila ka nga eh. Agila ka, hindi ka chicken. Yung katawan mo, agila ka. Yung lahat sa'yo ay agila ka. So, ibig sabihin, makakalipad ka. Tara na, talon tayo. Sabi niya, ayaw ko. Kasi, chicken nga ako eh. Chicken ako. Pupulutin mo ba ako pag malalaglag ako? Sabi niya, ba't kita pupulutin? Agila ka nga eh, hindi ka chicken. To cut the story short, yung agila, na akala niya ay chicken siya, namatay talaga siya na chicken. Ang nasa isipan niya. Hindi siya nakalipad kahit isang beses. Alam mo bakit? Kasi kahit agila siya, ang nakikita niya sa sarili niya ay chicken siya. And no matter how much people tell him na you are not a chicken, you are an eagle, he tends to believe that he is a chicken. Bakit ho? Kasi yun ang nakikita niya na chicken siya. Kasi every day in his life, he was made to convince himself that he is a chicken. And the time na he was convinced na chicken talaga siya, lahat ng pananaw niya sa buhay ay nagbago at ngayon, ang pananaw niya sa buhay ay bilang chicken na. And no matter how much the eagle says to him na hindi ka chicken, you are an eagle, hindi niya tatanggapin yon kasi naniniwala na siya ay chicken. My friend, ano ba ang pinapaniwalaan mo? Ikaw ba ay chicken or ikaw ba ay agila na kayang lumipad sa ere? Or ang pinapakinggan mo, ang ano yung mga sinasabi ng ibang tao at eventually naniniwala ka na ganun ka. Dahil everyday mo naririnig na wala kang benta, naniniwala ka na hindi ka makakabenta. Dahil everyday mo naririnig na hindi ka makaka-recruit, you believe na hindi ka makaka-recruit. Na ngayon, ang tanong ko sa iyo, ano ba ang nakikita mo sa sarili mo? Yun ang vision. Because what you see to yourself is so powerful that it will even transform you. Just like the eagle na akala niya sa sarili niya, chicken. That eagle died thinking he is a chicken, eating like a chicken, doing things like a chicken. Anong na-miss niya? Na-miss niya na pwede siyang lumipad. Na-miss niya na kaya pala niyang magiging above and beyond. Friends, life is not about chances. Life is about decisions. You've got to make your choice. I'm not saying that this is the only business that can bring you to success. There are a lot. But we've seen a lot of people transform their lives here. Nakikita na ninyo pinapakita ko na Dati ay hindi naman ako nagpapakita talaga niyan, pero pinapakita ko na. Pinapakita ko na sa inyo sino yung mga nagkabahay, pinakita ko na sa inyo sino yung may nagkasasakyan. Alam mo bakit? Because I want you to know that our program work. But you just have to see yourself succeeding. You need to define the vision and you need to define your purpose. And when you are able to do that, believe me, my friend, you're gonna make it big here in this business. You're gonna succeed. It will just be a matter of time before things will happen. Maraming salamat po sa time na binigay niyo po tonight. Isa pa po yun, discussion natin. Vision and purpose. May 14 traits pa po tayo, may 14 qualities pa po tayo of a leader na pag-uusapan natin on the succeeding TGIF sessions. Okay? So bukas palala ko lang po, baka may mga recruits po kayo, 9:45 in the morning via Zoom. No? And by the way, remind your invites that here in the PPI, we practice Filipino time. And when we say it's Filipino time, it's on time. Okay? When we say it's Filipino time, it's on time. Okay? So, thank you po, and God bless you. Enjoy your weekend. Bye!